Alex, you mentioned third session in. How's things? Early days?
Yeah, very early days. First couple were a bit hectic, but yeah, really settling in now and getting to know the group and you know, just moving forward, training really hard, and looking forward to the weekend.
How do you approach it with coming in from taking over from a coach that's had a certain system in place for the last 3.5 years?
It's challenging. My head's been on a swivel for the last 2 or 3 days, just trying to get my head around most things. But it's a tough one. You can come in and kind of change things straight away and say this is the way I'm doing it, or you can gradually do it. So still sort of undecided on how I'm going to go with that. But I'm a new coach. I got my own ways that I want to play. The old coach obviously had his, and that was his decision. He put this squad together, so it's about me coming in and trying to mold it as best I can to the way I want to play.
What do you bring to this job in terms of your approach and describe the way you like to coach, etc.?
I'm pretty. I guess I would call. I'm pretty intense. I'm pretty serious. Try to be as professional as we can be within the circumstances. Played for a long time, so I really understand where the players are coming from with a lot of things. So yeah, just working hard. I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't leave here till 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So a lot of hard work, a lot of on time on the pitch. For me, I like to get involved and really be, in with the girls while we're training.
Alex, the club put out when they put out the statement about McPherson, they were saying the culture kind of needed changing. Can you explain the culture side of things?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to touch on it too much. Obviously, I wasn't here, so for me to comment would probably be irresponsible. All I know is that from my point of view, everything will be done to a very, very high standard, both on and off the pitch.
And how have the players responded to you coming in?
Yeah, they've been really good. I think you have a coach for a long time, like they had the previous one. Things can get a bit stale, and that's no fault of anybody. So they've been really good all week. Training's been very intense. So really looking forward to sort of changing it gradually and seeing what we can do on the weekend.
When you say changing it gradually, like, can you pinpoint some areas?
Probably not. Western United probably watching, so I won't go into too much depth. But there's going to be a lot more intensity in what we do. I will say that there's going to be a lot more intensity in our pressing, and when we have the ball, there's going to be quite a bit more discipline.
You mentioned before that pitching yourself, it's been a big thing the last week. I suppose you're coming straight out of a pretty good restaurant in Spices.
Yeah. Look, it's the football world here. You kind of have to. You have to do what you have to do if you don't have a job. So it was great for what it was, but this is where my passion lies, and this is what I'm good at. So just looking forward to the next sort of 6 months.
At a different degree, but I suppose when you're dealing with clubs or restaurants, it's always different personalities and being able to cater and get the best and the.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I'm all about people. So what makes each player tick? Managing those expectations and managing the group as a whole. It's all about people for me. So.
How would you describe this from what you've seen? This team, and what can you get out of it?
It's a good squad. I still think there's a lot of work to do, a lot of hard work. The result last weekend wasn't what it should have been, regardless of who was in charge. So there still is work to do, that's for sure. And the girls know that, and they've been nothing but supportive and on board with that so far. So, but yeah, I'm loving being here and enjoying working with the girls.
So I'm really interested when you say there's a lot of work to do. What areas would you?
Again, just our intensity. I think that we can really improve in that area, and that starts at training every day. Playing under pressure, pressing with a lot more intensity.
Thank you, Alex.
No problem. Thanks, guys.